The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you once again live from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your timeless, collective, channeled message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always be the one with consequences and repercussions to pay. All right. You have questions, I have answers. Yes, personal readings are available. Go to the website. They start at $10 US. And if you happen to be live on YouTube while this little red rectangle still says live, you can get that $10 US personal mini right here today at the end of this collective message, however. So we're going to definitely do our collective message. So if you're here, it's for you, okay? It's timeless. That means whenever you're here, that's because that's when you're supposed to find it. So somebody will find this message 3 years, 5 days, and 4 months from now. Okay, what? 3 years, 5 days, and 4 months? Why is the 4 months last? It's supposed to be in the middle? That was weird. Okay, can you get it together? Oh, somebody tried to run ahead. Somebody got out of position. False start. There was a false start on the game because somebody was out of position. They tried to run ahead. Okay. Let's get your Alpha and Omega messages on the table. All right, there's your Guardian Angel Tarot, Alpha and Omega message. Let's see what we have from the postcard from Spirit. What is the most valuable message? What's the Alpha and Omega message today from the postcard from Spirit? Now, the Alpha and Omega messages, somebody says, well, what's that? That's the ones we pull first and we read them last. And it's quite confirming. I mean, I've settled into it, so it's really nice and all of that. But when I first thought about, like, what are the odds? What are the odds? So much of what was said during the download came out in these cards that I pulled first and didn't even look at until the end of the show. But it's been working for a long time, so we're going to keep that going. All right, but we're going to switch something up today. Yeah. We are going to start with the lyrical evolutions today. I was not expecting that. I just got that hit right now. So, they come through and we respond. That's how this whole thing works in the first place. That's how this whole thing works in the first place. We say what comes to our mind. How did you learn to do that? How did you get like that? How can I be like that? Well, you've been right before. And you found out, like, if I would have just said that, oh my God, I was right. I knew it. But you didn't say nothing. You doubted what you knew. And it's happened multiple times. And it'll continue to happen for you again and again until you begin to heed the inner voice, because that was the inner voice. It let you know in advance what was coming your way. You didn't always know how to respond to it, though. You thought, what's this going on in my head? Am I losing my mind today? So many times. And then it was like, I can't believe that happened. I can't believe it. The craziest shit just happened. And you might tell me that from time to time about some things if I told you my experiences. But in my world, it's like, this is everyday magic for me, baby. And so somebody else here, I see somebody who's getting into that vibe, okay? Yeah, somebody here is getting into that vibe where it's like, okay, I give in. I notice the pattern. I notice that when I need to know, it's always presented. What I need is always available. I'm getting into that seeing of that at this time. Okay, so this isn't just some random shit occurring. Oh my goodness, everything is linked somehow. There seems to be this unspeakable, invisible thread that speaks only internally, and then I have to bring it to words, okay? Because I have to see it too. I have to see it inside of myself, okay? And sometimes I have to see it inside of you. Once I see it, now it can come out. Okay, once I see it, now it can come out. All right, let's see what we had from the Lyrical Evolutions at the bottom of the deck. Wow, they're saying this is why it's very important to be very aware to who you are having your personal sessions done by, and who you're listening to, and who you're eating food from. I just saw a bunch of freaked out people acting paranoid at a restaurant. It's a little bit different at a restaurant in a sort of a way, okay? But especially if this is somebody who knows you in some sort of way, what, you're going to be more observant about what you're taking in. Being more observant of showing gratitude for what deserves gratitude and for saying no to what shouldn't be consumed. Okay, yeah. Consumed by you in particular. It doesn't mean that somebody else shouldn't consume it. It's just like, that plate is not for me. That's not my plate. I didn't order that. Thank you. That must be somebody else's plate sitting at this table. They're showing me when I used to be a waitress, a young teenager working as a waitress, and they would have Oktoberfest celebrations, but they would do it every year. They would do the actual Oktoberfest celebration, and it was a real big one, but every month they would have like a mini Oktoberfest. And whenever it was night for Oktoberfest, we would arrange all the tables into a long bench, a very long bench, and everybody sat that way in the entire restaurant, next to and in front of people they did not know. Where there was room at the table, you could get a seat. If there was not room at the table, there was not room at the table. And so there's something here about you're sitting at a table. First off, everybody can't get a seat at the table. First off, acknowledge that everybody can't get a seat at the table. And then once you acknowledge that, if the servers try to give you the plate of the person on the other side of the table or down at the other end of the table, you're going to have to be aware and say, oh, that wasn't my plate. It would be most beneficial if you notice it immediately instead of before taking a bite, because if you take a bite of the plate that wasn't yours, now they're not going to be able to pass it on to who it was designed for. They're going to be able to remake the plate. Remake the plate. Is that my plate? This is this. So there's something about confirm your order. Confirming your order. We'd like to confirm your order. We'd like to confirm your order. We have you down for fill in the blank. The Spirit's like, we have you down for fill in the blank. Okay. We're shuffling up the Pleiadian Oracle. We have the Lyrical Evolution up, and the word that comes out, I thought it said dream, but apparently it's a song called Cream from Iggy Azalea. It says, keep that energy going up, that Hennessy. I need my bag quickly. Separate 6 degrees. Bitches said they know me. Cream. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. But it's interesting because she said, keep that energy going up, that Hennessy. I need my bag quickly. Separate 6 degrees. Bitches said they know me. They say you're within 6 degrees. There's only 6 degrees of separation between you and anyone else. Okay. Let's shuffle up the Akashic Tarot. We have 8 of Pentacles energy here. Let me show you the card. We have the 8 of Pentacles energy here. 8 deals with work. And because it deals with work, it could talk about working on your relationship, going to the gym, building something and putting it together. Now, instead of being on the framework, in this stage, you wouldn't be on the framework. You would be doing drywall and plumbing. And all the structural stuff is done by this point, okay? Because after the drywall and the plumbing is minor fixtures, doorknobs and lighting and all that stuff. I mean, lighting is definitely not a minor fixture. We need to get the lighting in. The electricity gets run quite early in the game because that's how everything gets done. Okay, everything needs the electricity. So when they can, use the electricity. All right. Use the electricity. So we want to confirm your order. We're going to use the electricity that we put in. You're going to use the energy you put in. You've been investing this energy. Okay. Let's see what came out of the lyrical evolution. Out of the lyrical evolution, we have the sweetest taboo. I'd do anything for you. I'd stand out in the rain. Anything you want me to do, don't let it slip away. There's a quiet storm. And it never felt like this before. Okay. I heard there's a quiet storm that is you. Hey, Emperor energy is on the table. This is from Sade. Thank you, Sade. She's so sexy. Beautiful woman. And you never really, I don't hear nothing about her ever. Okay. So that's kind of really awesome. Undercover. Okay, the Emperor. Large and in charge. Okay. Interesting. This Emperor is very shadowy. His attire looks like the cosmos, and he's got wings, and his wings are black. I'm getting divine protection and divine protector. Your divine protector wants you to know that I do anything for you. I do anything for you. For someone, this divine protector could be showing up in a physical experience, but I want to emphasize the spiritual aspect of this because it's so much larger. And it's like all-encompassing, okay, and it shows up in so many ways. Okay, the way that heart is just all around the lyrics, and then it leads over to this rose, and it's like it shows up in different ways in your experience, how you're protected. They're showing me the time where we're driving on the highway, my daughter and I, and all of a sudden, I'm in the center lane on the freeway. There's a car immediately to my right and ahead of me on my left. And down the lane, because I love driving where I could see down the lane, this is one reason why I'm always getting out ahead of traffic. I like to see what's coming down the road. In this case, there was an entire engine. Not just a bit of an engine. You could Google the article if you want to. It happened, how many years ago? Maybe 13 years ago now from the recording date. And a man and his son died. They hit the engine full on. An engine. I remember when I drove by it, I told you I'm on the highway. I drive fast, right? I'm ahead of traffic. And it's down in front of me. But as I sped up, because my spirit took over, sped up and cut off the car on my right and kept going. I didn't think nothing about it. It was until, 9-10 years later. So it's got to be longer than 13 years ago. I don't know. Just look it up. Las Vegas. That the man hit an engine in the middle of the road. Him and his son died. I wouldn't find this out till 10 years later. I was protected. Had no idea what was going to happen. And I just remember when... Thank you, Sky Daddy. Thank you, Sky Daddy. When Sky Daddy came in and said, "Oh hell no, you see this shit down the road? Watch, let me help you out, baby." And they put my foot down on the gas, sped up, cut off that car on the right, and it wasn't like a dangerous cutoff either. This is some shit like I could have did to go around any vehicle. I heard, but it was necessary that I was in tune with my experience. Whenever I'm driving, I'm very aware that the vehicle I'm driving is a deadly machine. It's as deadly as a gun. It's as deadly as a knife. It's as deadly as fire. It's as deadly as anything else that could be deadly if it's not used wisely. So I might drive fast and get ahead of traffic, but I'm always in tune with my vehicle, and I'm always looking down the road. I was always taught to keep my eyes and look as far down the road as you can. My father trained me to read every single sign on both sides of the road. You need to read every single sign you see. This is what he trained me. He started teaching me this when I was 9 years old. Okay, so that benefited me at that time. There's something here where you're getting an impulse. You're getting an impulse to speed up and cut off, speed up and get over. It's an impulse. What is it? It could be to speed up and get over, speed up and get in front. There's an impulse to act. coming up in your experience. We're shuffling up the Starseed Oracle now. There's an impulse to act coming in. Okay. And it's like it's like you've been getting this impulse to act because you've been doing something so much. It's like it's time for another level up. It's time to bring something. This impulse to act is taking you to a beautiful thing. It could be the sweetest taboo that is taking you to the sweetest taboo. You're giving me the sweet. Okay, so here's the thing. My father really loves Sade too, and loved this song. The sweetest taboo. We recently talked about taboo. It came out of the Black and White Oracle. I remember. Dude, I remember. Hey, Dead Mouse coming through. Is that how you say it? Okay, yeah. I remember. I think that's who it is. Anyways, shuffling up the Work Your Light Oracle. There's something here about being taught some skills, okay, that could benefit you now. You learn some things that could benefit you now. You've practiced them for a long time. And is it time to step up and be about your business with this Emperor energy coming through? It's time to act. It's time to take action, okay? There's something coming up with the structure. The structure, the taboo. The authority is shifted. It's different now. There's something about, is it a dark ghost? What? I'm not going, can we stay on this side of that rabbit hole, please? And thank you. Can we stay on this side of that rabbit hole right there? You're trying to show me that one. Yeah, I'd rather avoid that arena for this point in time. I'd rather go into another arena. That's okay. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we have coming out from the Pleiadian. Okay, so Emperor energy is here for someone Aries, significant Aries in your experience, but I don't even really strongly get that. It's the Aries is talking about that Mars, get up and get them. Get to work. It's time to get busy type of, let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. That's what I'm getting from this. It's time to get it started. It's time to be busy. It's time to be about your business. Get to work. Get to work. Make it happen. You already created an opportunity for yourself. Now you got to take full advantage of it. Yeah, you got to make it happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen because of you. Because you took the inspired action. You've worked hard to build yourself up to something. Somebody here, I'm picking up on your energy. And you've been meditating faithfully. Was it 26 days? For 26 days. And you're having... I'm hearing a Kundalini rising experience. Hold on. Somebody here is having their first Kundalini rising experience. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. You decided it was going to be. You decided and declared. And, yeah. In this energy, it's thrilling. Okay, somebody just had a paranormal experience. Thank you. A paranormal experience where your physical body was guided to do something and you knew you were okay with it and you gave your permission through how you felt about it. You were grateful that it's like your body just knew what to do. It just, instincts took over, you might have said. The instinct took over. But you took the best course of action. You might not have even had all the facts and evidence back then. I really get the strong seeing and knowing here that you did not. Most of you did not. There might have been one or two of you that were forewarned, but not in the tangible for all of you. Nobody had the physical evidence. Some of you had it spiritually. You had received the message from the divine, okay, but not in the physical timeline, okay, until maybe now. All right. From the Pleiadian Oracle, it says it's card number 26. It made me think of Europe. I don't know this card at all. What do I want to see about this card? No, what do I want to see? What can I see about this card? Okay, so this ball up here is looking like a delivery vessel. It's like Spirit sent a delivery vessel. It's either a time capsule or no, it's not a time capsule. It's not a time capsule, but it works similarly to a time capsule. In that when it's reached a certain date is when it's meant to be open and when it can be opened. Because this is some sort of lock that only opens when that specific condition is met. Okay. In this sense, it seems to be that we're talking about frequency. Certain frequency has to be met. When that frequency is met, this is unleashed. This is unleashed. And what is this that this is contained inside of this? What's unleashed there? It's like major downloads. It's opening up that portal, that consciousness, man. DMT again coming out. And with that volcano there, it definitely feels like Kundalini rising energy again. I have a question. Don't laugh at me. I have a question. There's something I don't know. How, because I said first Kundalini risings, okay? How many times can a person experience Kundalini rising? Let's see what comes up. Let's look at this right here. Please. It says the truth of Kundalini awakening is told by enlightening yogi Kaivalya Dharmananda. Kundalini awakening is experienced once in the lifetime. Kundalini awakening is a process that begins and ends at enlightenment in one go. Kundalini awakening is not step by step. One goes through several weird experiences of different vibrations, from mild shivering to sudden vibration over parts or complete body. The experiences are in stages over a prolonged period before the actual awakening of Kundalini. Stages over a prolonged period. One also experiences a movement of consciousness to various parts of body, including spinal cord, between the eyebrows, crown of the head. Most mistake such experiences as Kundalini awakening or activation of one or more chakras of Kundalini. Such experiences are not Kundalini awakening. They prepare to strengthen our body and mind to sustain the experience of Kundalini awakening without harm. This is a safety mechanism of Kundalini awakening. Chakras are the junctions in the Kundalini Hold on, let me re-say that. Chakras are the junctions the Kundalini passes through at the awakening. Meditation on chakras and mudras or between the eyebrows or any other body part does not awaken the Kundalini. Kundalini is awakened in persons who have developed a firm foundation of ethics through balancing, by controlling the urges of the body and mind. Okay. So they say it happens only once, then why do I have two recollections of experiences like this? Okay. Okay. So, Pleiadian Oracle, Marot. Let's find out about this card. Let's find out about this energy. Ooh, I need to get out another highlighter. Hold on, y'all, because listen, you learning, I'm learning, we learning together. Do you take notes? Because I would take notes. That's just me. I would take notes. I'm a studier I'm gonna study my shit. Oh my goodness, de veras que no hay otra. Está ahí. I'm going to get it. Hold on. It's because I was reading my other book. I was reading my other book on the sofa, and I took my highlighter over there. So, you have to forgive me. Okay. Here I am. All right. We the Pleiadians seek to guide you into the star of our system known as Meropa, spelled as Merope in your plane. Meropa, to us, represents the goddess of awakening that births herself through the act of death. This death is not an ending to Meropa's dance, but an allowing for life to continue as a result of shedding what is no longer serving in one's life path. It's rebirth energy, you guys. The coordinates near Meropa are known as hot locale, with it often being fiery and volcanic in nature. That's Emperor is fire energy. Hello. The fire medicine of Meropa teaches us that we can be reborn through the fires of transmutation and need not fear death. Oh my God. When beings in our culture are finding it challenging to drop a certain part of their life, we request for them to call upon this fire goddess in order to cleanse their spirit by burning off what doesn't serve them in the fires of alchemy. I gotta pause on the book, you guys. There's so much. So you've been with the channel for a minute. Listen, you've been with the channel for a minute, right? So did you already hear about how, my father committed suicide? He set a fire. That's how he died. I was 15. I witnessed this. So, of course, we have father energy on the table with this emperor. So definitely somebody's father energy is here. Maybe your father didn't set himself on fire and die, but what did he do? Somebody's father, I just picked up on, was a fireman. Okay. Whoa. Are you the fireman, or is your father the fireman that was there at my father's suicide? Somebody is going to be watching this that knows exactly what I'm talking about, because that changed their life too. Wow. Okay. So it's fire medicine. Now, it talked about shedding off what no longer serving on one's life path. We've done a lot of that. We've talked about the benefits of it and the challenges in it. Fire energy. First off, I did say fire and Aries. That's that emperor energy right there. Fires of transmutation brought me to the Bible. A Bible scripture was coming up, and hold on, let me find it for you. A Bible scripture was coming up, refined as if by fire. Refined. Hold on one moment, please. I'm going to find this. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. It's not there. Hold on. Let me try one more place. Let me look up under fire. Maybe I'll find it there. If I don't, then I'll save it and maybe I'll post it later. Oh, but it talks about the food. Oh my goodness. Oh man. It doesn't talk. Where? I thought it was in the back here. I know. Okay. I'm putting it away. Anyways, it talked about being like molten metal is purified by the fire. It's refined by fire. Refined by fire. Goodness. Refined by fire. Okay. It's about going through your biggest challenges. And then it came up, burning off what doesn't serve them. I have a photo of them. It's a meme that I created for everyone, for all of you. And it's like, when it no longer serves the best interest. Okay, hold on. And I created a card here out of it too, when it no longer serves your best interest. Because if it doesn't serve your best interest, like, just burn it up. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you literally go and burn somebody up. It doesn't mean you literally go and set yourself on fire, just because that was the way my experiences were so freaking literal. We can teach you how to take those lessons. You don't have to go through this, because you can set that on fire spiritually, okay? When it no longer serves my best interest, burn it up, baby. Burn it up. Yeah, that energy is coming through. When it no longer serves my best interest. Okay, so there's something here about that experience with my father caused major consciousness shifts within me. Okay, that's ultimately what I attribute as one of my life's, what used to be hugest tragedies ever. But, and it used to be that thing that ruin the rest of my life. But now I know that it's my blessing because somebody's like, did she just say that's her blessing? Yeah, that's what I said, baby. You ain't hearing me wrong. You heard me right. Hold on a second. Or click off. I don't care. That's your problem. And that's just how I got to be because of this. Like, everybody's going to do what they're going to do. You can't control them. You can't stop them. That's another energy of the Emperor card here. Hold on. You cannot freaking control what other people are going to do. We're still channeling this through. Yes, we're still, you can't control what she going to do for sure. Because she's still going to channel it through. Okay, hold on. There's something here. Can't control what she going to do. Still going to channel it through. There's a quiet storm. And it never felt like this before. Somebody's having the first stage. It talked about it comes in stages of the Kundalini awakening. Okay. All right. Press play on the book now. Okay. Nope. Talk about that. A lot of daddy issues coming to a head at this point in the collective consciousness. Daddy issues in ones that were there, ones that were not there, ones that were there but are there no longer, ones that did, ones that didn't do, ones that should have did, ones that could have did better, all of that coming up, okay, and how that affects how you are proactive and go for what you want in this lifetime. Now, when the card of Meropa arrives to you, it is your Pleiadian guides indicating that some aspect of your lifestyle needs to be thrown into these fires for you to prosper. Whether it is an outdated employment situation, relationship, or shadow aspect of your lifestyle, the dropping of these no longer serving aspects of your life will allow for your energy field to redirect itself towards soul advancement. Understand that you cannot hold on to everything and proceed. What is being requested is a dropping of your load through a review of unhealthy attachments. Call upon your fire goddess of Meropa to help you drop these cords, and you will gain a great sense of relief. The fire medicine seeks you. Die and be reborn. Something needs to go because it is a complete contrast to your prosperity. A complete contrast to your prosperity. And doing so, following through on that, puts us in a level of soul advancement. They talked about cord cutting, about dropping the cords, and you would gain a great sense of relief. And I'm hearing, what are the cords about? Responsibility for others. For someone, a situation, I just heard it, is coming to a head. A situation is coming to a head because somebody has neglected to drop certain cords, and it's going to have to happen. Because even the universe here is like, this is done. Cutting cords, energy shift, change of direction, opportunity, letting go. I hear let go of one thing to get something better. I heard letting go of one thing to get something better. Okay. Yeah, I heard that. Meropa. A fire situation. There's something here about once a certain frequency is hit, it opens up some sort of consciousness. Okay, then that took us down the rabbit hole of the Kundalini rising. Okay, there's one major Kundalini rising, but you might think you're having a Kundalini rising when you start to have the stages. Did it say how many stages there were? Not necessarily. Okay, so this is happening for someone. Okay, a situation, and it's like, in order to have it, it talked about you have to be in a higher vibration. You cannot be holding on to any negative energy and experience this. And so that's what this fire is about. It's like that volcano is so much energy. Just, why am I shuffling this deck again? Just exploding out from inside, and I don't feel like this is bad. I feel like this energy of this emperor, this Mars energy, is like, take them passions, them things that turn you on, that love and peace and happiness, take that song you sing the best, take it all and go on the road and do your thing and get it out there and produce your show and make it happen and talk about it. Though maybe you ain't gonna go, maybe you're gonna stay, but do it anyway. All that. Is it all that? Okay. Oh, Lord. From the Akashic Tarot, I spent some time in the Akash this morning. It was really beautiful. The Two of Roses, winged messengers. The Two of Roses are saying to me that the doors to the Akash are open and available to you. Much like this Kundalini rise. So there's access to something that was previously inaccessible. All you gotta do is choose it, ask for it, be open-minded, and be extremely allowing. Okay. Also, there's something here that's got to be moved through. It's got to come out of your experience, the negativity. You've been purified by fire. We say refined as if by fire. You've been refined as if by fire. Where's that scripture at? Oh my goodness, this is going to bug me. Refined as if by fire is like when they have ore metals, okay? They have to put it into a smelting process. And in this, every time it's like it separates. It separates the one from the other, the pure metal from the impurities that are in it, okay? This is the refined as if by fire energy. This is the refined. So it's like life's challenges causes you to go through these experiences where if you go through them in love, and coming out in love, and with a positive mindset and energy, moving through whatever comes your way, staying in that divine energy, staying in that divine seat. I heard you staying in the divine seat. Then you be refined as if by fire, purified. The winged messengers are looking today like the doors to the Akashic library. The doors to the Akashic library are there. And you have the opportunity to choose to go through them. You have to ask. You have to ask. You have to allow. You have to do it intentionally. Okay. What do we have from the Starseed Oracle for you today? They want me to go back and read that. Okay. Let me go to the book for the winged messengers. Messages from Spirit. For somebody, there's two loved ones in Spirit. One could have been a Scorpio, and the other, I don't know what zodiac sign. Somebody has a Scorpio in Spirit. Okay, that their energy is coming through. But I'm getting a feminine and a masculine energy and spirit for somebody here coming through. And somebody, you're having dreams, because I did see the word dreams where it says cream. You're having dreams where you're communicating with these ones, okay? They are your spirit guides, okay? So, the Two of Roses, winged messengers. Let's let you take a look at the card here, okay? There it is, the winged messengers. It says, a white dove carries a message on his beak and flies high above the table laid out for tea. One of the teacups has fallen over and there are broken pieces of china on the table. Below the dove, a hawk flies into the ceiling with a message in his beak. This card indicates a small conflict in your home or family. It could involve you and another or others in your extended family. There could be money issues about the home, an inheritance, or personal finances. This dove brings a message from your spirit, a call to see this little drama through your higher mind and compassionate heart. You may be feeling compelled to be the peacemaker or the provider in this situation. Let yourself do as your spirits guide you. The hawk, a predator, shows that there are times when you might have a tendency to be pulled into the fray yourself. With the hawk entering from the right, it certainly indicates that more challenges may be coming your way. Happily, your spirit is high above those challenges, so you can see them clearly and deal with them effectively. In reverse, the conflict has grown with this reversal. The table's disrupted, and it seems no one could come together. The hawk, a bird of prey, flies over the dove. Your fears and feelings may be drowning out the voice of your spirit, which makes it more and more difficult for you to promote peace within and around you. You may have to deal with some people or financial issues that seem damaging at this moment. Be careful that you aren't asked to give more than you have. Though the situation may seem very difficult, it's really a matter of everyone making an effort to set things right. Those who are involved certainly may seem more intractable and unable to listen now. It's important to do what you can, but also step away from the conflict when others are determined to have their way. Even when this card is reversed, the dove reveals that the power of your spirit is your foundation and is always there to support you. Whether this card is upright or reversed, you can gain further insight from the neighboring card. The hawk is just taken off from his perch in a card behind him. Look to that card to find out more about this conflict and its resolution. Let your spirit tell you if there are any past life influences at play in this situation. And with a deep breath, bring your focus within you and feel the brilliant, pure white energy of your higher self as you fill with a sense of this radiant being. Invite a message from your spirit about any personal concern that lies before you at this time. Whether you get a word, a feeling, or an image, let yourself receive that message immediately. Some of you are getting strong messages from spirit at this time. And it's because you've asked for them. I'm hearing it's because you've asked for them, okay? It's because you aligned yourself with these energies. Yeah, and there's something here about, that's that opening of the Akash, okay? And it's like you have to ask for it. So the information you want is now looking like that bubble up there in the Maropa card, okay? It's looking at that bubble. And it's like you have to ask for it to, you have to ask for it to be opened. You have to ask for it to be opened, okay? You don't, it's not just going to be open for you. In other words, you can know anything that's going to increase awareness. This is about increasing awareness. You can't ask for things and you can't ask for experiences. You can ask for insights. Okay, you can ask for insights about anything. You can go to the library. It's just like a library. You ain't going to get the $1 million at the library. Chances are somebody you will. That'll be interesting. But you are going to get the information that can help you get your $1 million from the library. Hello, guys. This is the freaking library. This is what they're talking about here. The library of consciousness that is completely available for you at this time. Okay, with you asking. Okay, now, somebody here, what you're asking about, how do I make a change here? How do I make a change to this family situation? It's a family situation concerning the father that you're asking for all the insight. Yes, I heard, I am ready and willing to receive all information surrounding father issues, my father, and the energy of masculine energies in my life that is available in the Akash, and anything that doesn't allow that, would you like to uncreate and destroy right now? Yes, yes. Okay. So our next card coming out from the Starseed Oracle, it says loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Loosen your grip. Okay. Moving on down the line. Okay. I heard moving on up. Okay. Let's see, what do we have from the book about the loosen your grip? I heard you gotta allow it to come in the way it's gonna come in. You gotta allow for the information. It's not, you're looking to access information about yourself, but where do you have requirements or expectations on what that's going to look like. It's going to be like this. It's going to be like that. Well, what if it's not what you think it is? Okay. Listen, your grip is on page 88. So angel number 88 here is about being in your power, as above, so below, coming through energy for you is what I'm hearing. Okay, double strength card for somebody. There's a situation with 2 Leos involved here. Okay, let's see. Loosen your grips. Okay, somebody here, you were born on a new moon in Leo, which means if your sun sign and your moon sign are both Leo, congratulations, you were born on a new moon. People think they know about you if you're born on a new moon. They think that you're going to be like everybody else. They keep waiting for the other shoe to drop, but the truth is exactly who you came to be at the. This is if you're living in your maturity. If you're living in immaturity, and I can't speak about this because you have to come into that, you know what I'm saying, but you have to grow into that, evolve into that. You have to revolve into but if you are born on a new moon, it's like there's no more that meets the eye. It's like, hold on a second, what you see is what you get. There's no hidden agenda behind. There's no alter ego. There's no other personality. This, what you see, is what you're going to keep seeing. There's no fakeness in this. There's no hiding. This person is easy to read. Their face, their intentions, their energy is very blatant. It's very on the table. And somebody might think that they have, well, maybe they have an ulterior motive. Maybe they're hiding something. Maybe they ain't coming all the way. No, that is not the case, honey. That is not the case. Okay. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. We're cyclic beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we need to let go of the most. The food, the substances, the relationships, the jobs, the people-pleasing. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space. The part we're most afraid to leave empty. The part we guard and don't let grace into. But by keeping that space covered with something that doesn't serve us or clinging to it for fear of it not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. I just finished saying that. The universe does not like a vacuum. Whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control. To release your coping mechanisms and leave space for God and for grace to enter. To surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Loosening your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It may, or it might stay. But you can be sure that what is for you will find you. And you'll breathe easier knowing you have shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. Hello. Surrendering to the grace of life. What are you clinging on to for fear of nothing coming to take its place is the question that they leave us with. So definitely surrendering to grace, honey. Yes. Surrender to grace. Because you have access to what has been inaccessible in the past. It no longer is inaccessible to you. There's an impulsivity going through your energy to take action, to get something done. You could feel, catch me, I'm falling, baby. Okay, who is that? Taylor Dane? Yeah, maybe Taylor Dane. Okay, catch me, I'm falling. I don't know. Catch me, I'm falling. Dun, 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 dun. Catch me now, I'm falling in love. Okay, who is that? Okay, yeah, loosen your grip. You could be feeling like you're falling. Would you catch me if I fall for you? 'Cause I'm falling. I'm falling. I'm falling. Yeah, so it's like, don't worry. God's going to catch you. You got winged messengers there. They're going to catch you. They're saying just go out and then dance with life. Dance, dance, dance. You need to change up in your energy anyways. They said you needed to change up in your energy anyways. Unknown territory is coming out, saying you're exactly where you need to be. It doesn't always feel like that, but that's what you'll see, is you're exactly where you need to be. Look at this. Stepping into your position of leadership as the ruler of your energy. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. A change is needed. Okay? Surrender to where you're at. I see like you have made some intense change. Intense change has happened here. And because you're it just brought me back to the title of the freaking reading. Just a touch of love. A little bit. Just a little bit. With just a touch of love, can we spend some time? Okay, listen. God is like, listen, you have made so much change in your life. We just want to spend some time. For somebody, there's an Aries. This person wants to come by. They want to work on it. I see that. Don't try to control the situation. If you're falling in love, catch me, I'm falling, baby. Somebody wants to say, you know what, I'm going to catch you. I'm going to catch you when you fall in love. I'm going to catch you. Okay, somebody wants to catch you when you fall in love. They hope you fall in love with them. Somebody here hopes it's not too late. I get that. Okay, dance with life. Somebody, you're going to meet this person while you're out dancing. Somebody, you're going to meet this person while you're at a museum. I just looked up on a museum. Somebody, you're going to meet this person under some sort of archway. I'm not sure what this archway is about. Somebody here, you're going to mark, after you meet them under the archway, y'all going to march right up to the arch. Hello, okay. Somebody's going to McDonald's together to get, not food, but an ice cream. It's so hot out here, I heard. It's getting hot in here. But you better keep on your clothes for now. I heard you better keep up on your clothes for now, because unknown territory, you don't know about this situation for somebody that's happening here. On a spiritual level, what's happening to you is you're on another freaking level, dude. You're doing the damn thing. Yeah, you're right where you need to be. You're a leader, okay? You're a leader. You've gone through and made a whole lot of changes in your life that are beneficial, not just to you, but to others. Yeah, anything you let go of is equaling the advancement of your soul mission, your purposes. It's enabling space for you to grow. Okay, they want me to stop this and read about the Loosen Your Grip card. The Dance with Life card. The Dance with Life card, what page is that on? Let's see what we find. Dance with Life, page 62. Lovers and High Priestess. So, Lovers, a decision of consequence. High Priestess, you knew it. I knew it. Oh my goodness, this is what we were talking about a minute ago. Let's talk about being on the house. It's like my spirit just took over, and this is like we were talking about earlier about spirits training your energy, training your intuition. Okay, and it's like you knew. We were channeling that before we got any cards out. Yeah, you knew what it was because you could see it. You already knew what it was, and then when you got there, you had the experience, and that like helps you to learn to trust in what you know and what you receive. That's happening here. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have with this Dance with Life card. It says, do something to change your energy. If you resist this ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat which governs all life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance, unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected to the systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you not usually do to shift the mind that created it, and you cannot to shift the energy. Thank you. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without first changing your energy. It's time to shift things up and to find a way to dance along with the beat of life. It's time to do something to change your energy, baby. It's time to do something to change your energy. Yes. You can do that by doing something that you would not usually do. We talk about this a lot when I talk to you about pick up that karaoke mic. You the one that's been afraid. Yeah, you. The one who has never done it because you're so afraid. Or maybe you did it once and you got so afraid. You sound like crap. Blah, 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 whatever. Nobody likes it. You don't like doing it. It makes you have heart palpitations, I heard. It makes me just want to run and hide or whatever. I don't know what it is. You got to do something to change your energy up. Karaoke is a great tool because I don't care what people say. Like, ain't nobody ever died over at a karaoke from somebody singing. They might have died over, killed over for some other things, but it was never over somebody's voice. So somebody need to get over that shit. That's a great way to change your energy. But you get the vibe. It's something like that, different, that you would not do, that makes you so It's not comfortable. It's not pleasant. It's not easy. It requires something of you. 1 Corinthians 3:13. Hold on, I just saw that. Where'd my Bible go? Let me look it up. She said, "Trial by fire." Let me see. 1 Corinthians 3:13. I wouldn't be surprised. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh my God, it's funny. It's been so long since I've been in my Bible. 1 Corinthians 3:13. All right. Well, that one works. Okay. For no man can lay any other foundation than that what is laid, which is Christ Jesus, consciousness, awakening Christ consciousness. Hello. Now, if anyone builds on the foundation of gold, silver, precious stones, wood, materials, hay, stubble, each one's work will become manifest. For the day will show it up, because it will be revealed by means of fire, and the fire itself will prove what sort of work each one's is. If anyone's work that he has built on it remains, he will receive a reward. If anyone's work is burned up, he will suffer loss, but he himself will be saved, yet if so, it will be as through fire. Thank you. That was Corinthians 3:11-15. Perfect. Thank you, Lois. So grateful, baby. That was helpful. God, I love the fact that I'm not in this alone. See, Lois just contributed to the show. We all contribute different things, okay, just in the energy. And if you put something in the comments that I'm supposed to read, you better trust and believe. Spirit going to make my eyes go straight up there to it. Okay, they're going to say hop to it, get to it. Okay. All right, so dance with life. It's time to shift up your energy. Yeah, you got to let go of something in order to get something new. Remember to build in things that last. Honey, if you ain't learned now that money don't last, it comes in, it goes out. If you ain't figured that out yet, I don't know what to tell you. It's not about the money. It's about the energy. It's about the love. It's about the experience. It's about the effect it's had, not in just your life, but in the society that you're a part of. Okay. And to be able to do this, you got to make sure you got it for yourself. You got to keep yourself together. You got to keep yourself together as you're making changes here, okay? Stop trying to control another person and get into loving your own life. Okay, next up, we're going to read about the unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be from the Sacred Traveler Oracle. Let's see what we have for you. What page is it on? It's on page 111, 111, angel number 111 in the house, okay? If you're here, give this video a thumbs up. Each one of you, whoever watched this, should be giving this video a thumbs up because, hey, you're watching it. It held your attention this long. It's an hour in. Hello. You are exactly where you need to be, even if you're not consciously aware of it. Even if you don't have all the answers, keep going forward with your heart open. If you can't see clearly ahead and don't know where you're headed, keep moving forward. Do what feels right, even if your brain doesn't agree. Your heart always knows. Instead of dismay because you are in unknown territory, celebrate that you're expanding and growing by leaps and bounds. The sacred traveler wants you to know, sometimes the traveler feels lost, a lack of confidence, or sense of being in unknown territory. It can seem that others know more or are more qualified. However, it can be this very feeling of not knowing that allows one to step outside the bounds of convention and reach beyond the parameters of self that have been imposed by family, friends, society, and religion. It can be a very good thing. It can help you find yourself. Cherish those moments of not knowing. It's often during those times that the greatest revelations occur. Trust that all is well. You are where you should be. Boy, this takes some practice. I ain't even gonna lie. My career really started teaching me about this in 2007 when I quit the last paycheck receiving job and became an entrepreneur. And ever since then, I've had to learn to trust that I don't know when the next dollar's coming, but I know that all the dollars are coming, and they always coming. Bitch, it's vacation time right now. You ain't working. What you want to do with your time off? What's the best way to use your day to day? Okay, you don't have no appointments booked, so let's go ahead and play. How do we want to play today? And as y'all know, one of my favorite ways to play is channeling these freaking messages. Yeah. So there's something here about getting in the flow, but in the beginning I wasn't always so confident in that. So there's something here about the beginning period where there's not confidence in that. This is the energy you're heading into, where everything just flows, it all just comes together. However, before you get there, there's this uncomfortability with what is. And it's like, when it's summer, they always want it to be colder. When it's colder, they always want it to be hotter. People, if your hair is straight, you want it curly. If your hair is curly, you want it straight. If it's blonde, you want black. If it's black, you want blonde. It's like, hello, when are you going to want what you have? It's time off right now. How can you make the best of it? How can you be the most productive in it with this Eight of Pentacles energy that did come out at the bottom of this Lyrical Evolutions? Thanks to Ashley. She created this for us, for me. You know, what can you do to be productive during whatever is happening and make the best of your day? So that if you woke up on the other side in spirit, it's not like, damn, I sure wasted my whole life away. I never did anything. All I did was sit in front of the boob tube or sit and leash off of that boob. What? Okay. Or have that leech sitting on my boob. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Can we read? Did we already read the book? Oh, yeah, we already read everything from the book. You're right where you need to be. Yeah, you're right where you need to be. And sometimes it feels like things aren't happening as quickly as you would like them to. And it's like, well, when is that going to happen? And when is this going to happen? When it's time? When it's time, when you align? Hold on. When you align, when it's time? That's when it's time, when you align. What are you aligning with? It looks like the quality of leadership here. They're calling on you to step up and be the leader. The leader card is coming through. The leader is an interesting energy because of the fact that you're influencing the rest around. There's others around you with this ruler energy. The ruler is responsible for the whole land, for everyone in the land. When you make decisions, it's not just going to influence you. Your decisions influence others too. So this is part of being an influencer, somebody who's a ruler, somebody who has the authority, yes, with that emperor energy coming through. If you are in a position of authority, you have to wear it well. You must be benevolent. You have to remember those in your charge. I hear you have to remember those in your charge. Okay. They said, get the highlighter ready. You're going to need it. So, from the messages from the ancestors, ruler. The ruler typically is archetype of king or queen, is intimately connected to source and able to receive messages directly from the higher self. We did start off talking about entering the Akash for any information. Okay, considered ruling by divine rights. The ruler can be of the dark or the light or some combination of the two. I heard ding, 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 ding. The ruler who is of the dark governs their subject through fear, intimidation, and scapegoating, and severely punishes those who dare to oppose them. The ruler who is of the light wields their authority with compassion, benevolence, and tolerance, leading by example and providing their subjects with blessings and inspiration. There are many examples throughout history of leaders who inspire others to do their best, as well as examples of autocratic sovereigns who control others through forceful means. Okay. The dark side can be a temptation for anyone in a position of leadership, yet the light inside inspires and encourages. You have found yourself in a position of leadership, whether with an individual, family, group, community, or organization. You have made sincere attempts to guide, persuade, and inspire those who look to you to provide guidance. Yet the choices you make in this role at times can be met with disapproval and criticism. There are even temptations to manipulate, cajole, and guilt those who follow into complying with your wishes, which risks their resentment and subterfuge. Pay close attention to these temptations, but rather than pretending they aren't there or acting them out, make it a point to be aware. As you acknowledge these shadowy aspects and fully accept them as part of your humanity, release them and allow yourself to move back into the frame of compassion and justice, making choices that are guided by spirit. This is the virtue of truly inspired leadership. Yeah, because the one who's in the leadership position has the ability and the position to be abusive of their power. They do. But you have to use it with just a touch of love. Will keep you from doing some dumb shit like that, because you are in a position of rulership, but don't think that your rulership goes unchecked. I heard there are checks and balances in the physical world, and that's a physical world representation of what's happening in the spiritual world, so don't get it twisted. I heard don't get it twisted. Oh, boy. All right. Well, it looks to me there's a situation here where somebody is definitely grown. You've been through so much changes. You've let go of so much of the past to get what you have. And you went into the surrender mode. Surrendering to the situation, giving up control of the others in the experience, just allowing them to do and be what they wanted to do and be, opened up for you a lot more opportunity, okay? And it puts you in this position of rulership, okay? Because you're in a higher vibration. It's a dominant vibration. Your crown is not just on and active. It's beautiful, baby. It's an adorned crown. And what they're showing is the more you work your crown, oh boy, that's why the human crowns are shown is rising off of the head with elaborate designs. What they're showing is what happens spiritually is your crown grows as you grow. Your crown will grow as you grow. It grows more ornate and more beautiful every time you access it, okay? Every time you access it is the way it's coming through. It grows even more beautiful, okay? There's something here about your rulership, and the Soul's Journey lesson cards are going to give us something about that. Let's find out. We're still going to go into tarot messages, but kind of want to layer that before we get into those positions. So I'm going to talk about this card here. And rulership, look at you. It's about forgiveness right now. You have the forgiveness card come out. So I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Somebody is looking to you for your forgiveness because they're fearing, first off, they're feeling the energy of judgment, and second off, they're fearing that you have rendered judgment against them and that you are holding resentment against them and they don't want you to. Somebody could be asking for your forgiveness. It's a favor of you to extend that to them if they ask you. For somebody else, I see where there's something here about you constantly being able to forgive. This puts you in this benevolent position as ruler. The only reason you're able to forgive externally is because the internal forgiving work you've had to do. You've had to acknowledge different shadow traits and aspects of yourself too. Okay, you are in this position as a ruler, and it's a position that you were put in. The ruler is not. The ruler is put in the position. It's chosen, so you're put in a position of leadership as a ruler. And this channel has heard that for a long time. That we are working with leaders. We channel the message for the leaders. You have some position of leadership. If not, you would not be in tune with this channel. It doesn't mean that you're going to go out there and create your own community. It doesn't have to be something so elaborate. For some of you, it definitely is. Some of you are running entire companies. Some of you are running societies. Some of you have, I heard political position and political pool. Some of you, whatever this is, you're a ruler in your own domain. For more of you than that, though, you're the ruler of your house. And for so many of you, including every last one of you, you are the ruler of your own energy and how you expend it and how you retract it and what you focus it upon. You are your own ruler in your own divine right. Okay. All right, all of the above are true. Forgiveness is here. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay. Grabbing the book. Soul's Journey Lesson Cards. Okay. Soul's Journey Lesson Cards on forgiveness. Let's see what we have. It is on page 44. The Rare Healer Energy. Card number 44 is the Rare Healer. Okay. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life. Love attracts all good things into your life. Do not hold on to resentment because it's going to continue this karmic cycle. If you can bring love into the situation, that's how you can break the cycle. That's why on this channel here, y'all are cycle breakers, because we always learn how to transmute the energy in these situations by going into that space of love, of forgiveness, of healing. That we do consciously here. Yeah, that's what we do consciously. All right, so at the bottom of the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards, what do we have for your 7-card spread today? It's a past life energy, lapis lazuli, confirming that a lot of what's happening here has to do with something that's not happening now. Or is it? Because it's coming up, so of course it's attracted here again, and it's recycle and repeat and rewash and redo and retrograde energy coming through. Okay, the bottom of the Gypsy Tarot, talking about the situation. We have the 3 of Cups. There's been a reunion. 3rd time's a charm. I heard 3rd time's a charm. For somebody, the 3rd time is a charm. The 3rd time is going to work out charmingly. I'm hearing charmingly. What the heck? I don't know nothing about that. All right, let's see what we have coming out here in the position of what you have happening in your physical experience. You have the 8 of Pentacles energy and animals. Karmic cycles. Karmic cycles are definitely replaying. 8 of Pentacles, it talks about work. We already mentioned this 8 of Pentacles. We've already talked about it when we talked about this cream card. We already talked about, because the 8 of Pentacles energy was there. We talked about putting the work together, putting the work in, focusing, dedicated effort, but sometimes realizing, like, no matter what you put work into it, like, it doesn't produce, so you got to go to something that does produce. is this about putting the work in to tame the animals. Also, forgiveness is going to be necessary for that Kundalini rising to happen. Yeah, they're giving me that real strong. That forgiveness is going to be necessary for that Kundalini rising to happen, because it will not happen in an energy where it's not sustaining love and peace and happiness. It just will not. That's just what it is. It's not going to go into that energy. You will not experience. You cannot be holding negativity to have this Kundalini rise for you. If you're wanting the Kundalini rising, it's going to require forgiveness to get there. The animals is talking about an overstanding. I'm hearing an overstanding that in your physical experience, there are a lot of people who have not yet accomplished this. Understanding there are a lot of people out there who are still living from a very unconscious, unaware state of being, unaware of their power, unaware of their access to the Akash, unaware of an Akash, unaware of their spirit or their soul. Yes, they cannot see. They said stop there with the shuffling and not to shuffle this deck anymore. Yeah, there's somebody external to you. It's not you. And they cannot see. They've basically been held theirself in a position where it's like, even if it's in front of them, they can't see. This is like somebody who's like, where's my glasses? They're on top of your head, fool. They're right on top of your head, fool. Okay, yeah, somebody here they have not wanted to see in this situation. You see that it's a karmic cycle. It's easy to discern that. But just like you can't turn a fox into a bear or a duck, you can't make these ones change either, in that you've had no luck. If they want to evolve, they can remove the blindfold and find out what they really are, but that is up to them to do. Okay? I heard, and the ability to change from a fox to a bear to a duck or any of those is the action of that one too, because to be transmitted into another life, you got to let go of the last life. There's something here about to get your new life, you got to close out the past life energy. Oh boy, are we going to be pulling the past life oracle energy cards out as well? Yes, I heard yes. Just pull one. Just pull one. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with your energy and you have happening right now in the physical 3D experience. Let's see, what do we have? Okay. In your position, top one only, you have the Fool 2.0. Catch me, I'm falling, baby. Hold on to your love. Okay, hold on. I'm not sure if that's catch me, I'm falling. Do, 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 do. Catch me now, I'm falling in love. Okay, so listen, you know what it's like to go into a love situation. You know what it's like to take a leap of faith and go for what you know and go for what you truly got a calling for on your soul. What's at the bottom of your energy is the Queen of Wands. Yeah. You're passionate about this. Like I said, somebody here, you've been meditating for a long time. Like, you've been all into spiritual aspects. You're ready to take, somebody here is simply ready to take a deep, intentional dive into the Akash. I see that. I see that clearly. Yeah. Somebody is ready to take a deep, intentional dive into the Akash. Somebody here, you've gone through the first phase of Kundalini awakening, the first stage that's required, and you're about to have your second stage. It could feel like you're falling spiritually during this time. They said relax into it and feel that you're actually being carried the whole time on the wings of grace. I heard on the wings of grace, which is showing up like angels. Okay, you're not by yourself. It's invisible forces. I heard even during this vision that you're having, because it is a vision that you're having, this is consciously happening to you, happening for you, happening in your energy. You've wanted this for a long time. Okay. Somebody here, I see you're out on a nature walk of sorts. You could be working somehow in nature, okay, or with coworkers in nature. and you see something, a phenomena. You're the only one that sees it. Nobody else can see it. It's like, how many other people ever saw Florence's face? I don't know. The man that owned the house did not know that Florence had a face. I had to tell him. He didn't know. Situation and circumstance took me back to my old house so that I can apparently inform him about the magical house, introduce him to Georgia and Florence. He didn't know. Now he does. I've created conscious awareness there. So there's something here about you going into a situation to up-level conscious awareness, okay, to create conscious awareness. Let's see what the Divine Mind has to say about this. We'll use the Mutes Tarot for the Divine Mind perspective. And the Five of Materials is at the bottom of the deck. The Five of Materials right now is coming through talking about it's a healing connection. There's a need. Each has a need. Each can meet the need in this situation. And this is about the past. So what you have is there's a situation, okay, returning to the past. The Six of Cups for me is talking about thinking about the past. So is this learning more lessons from a past experience that's already complete? Is this somebody who was taking a dive to go back into the past? Is this somebody here who feels some unfinished business? This is somebody here who's been looking at their past to catch the things from their past that they couldn't see the first time around. That they could not see the first time around. Okay, I've got my cards back on the correct side of me so I can feel comfortable about that. Let's find the past life oracle. I have so many cards. Give me just a moment. Here they are. That was quick and easy. All right. From the past life oracle, let's get one message. What is going on? What is going on here? Just a touch of love, a little bit, just a little bit, with just a touch of love. Hey, okay, what do we have for you? What's the past life energy that's coming up? Because we did talk about past life, and now we have with the Six of Cups, it's definitely looking towards past life. Okay, somebody here is unaware that this is a past life connection. Somebody else already knows because this is your second go round. You already had a past life connection before. You know that these are very strong bonds, okay, and binds. Okay, is there a need to release yourself from the second past life connection? Somebody here, this is in your energy. Let's see what we have. What's in your energy from about the past life? Oh, I said just one. They didn't give me two. Okay, you get double the Wars and Battles is at the bottom. Wars and Battles is at the bottom of the deck. Always having to fight, to struggle with everything against you in dangerous terrain. Everything is deadly around you. There's so much threats are all over the place. Everything is a fucking threat. Everybody's here to take you out. Been through wars and battles. Ships, somebody here. Ships, okay. Your ships are coming in the love life, okay. Past life energy here. For someone, you've had visions of you on a ship, okay. Somebody here, you had in your past life energy, you shot your lover. You shot your lover. They were cheating on you. You shot them, killed them, threw their ass over the side of the ship. I just saw that clearly. Somebody here, you had anger. You did this from a place of pure anger. And so as a result, now you've tolerated so much cheating. This is in your energy. You've tolerated a lot of cheaters in your relationships because you haven't forgiven yourself for all the relationships you had to kill. I heard all the relationships you had to kill. You feel some sort of guilt about killing relationships in the past over loved ones who have died. In the past life, you had to kill somebody. I heard somebody here, you didn't have to do that this life. Thank goodness, because it might be hard to get a signal and a phone and a Wi-Fi and a video source, you know what I'm saying, a device to be able to catch the download if you was locked up doing life. Somebody here, you were about to kill somebody. You're like, you know what, I gotta get the fuck up out of here before I kill this bitch. They said that was a very wise choice. There's been a lot of energy too where in the past life it's like somebody's love was coming from across the waters and they never made it. I heard the ship did sink, and somebody feels like they had a past life on the Titanic. Who am I to tell you anything different? That's what they said. Who am I to tell you anything different? All right. We giggle, but it's no laughing matter. They said, we giggle, but it's no laughing matter. Do not be offended. Okay. What is your desire in this? The 5 of Swords coming out with grounding, hematite energy. Okay, 5 of Swords and grounding, and your desire in this is telling me that you just want things to calm down. There's some argument, some disagreement, some sabotage, and you want to be done with this sabotaging energy. You want to be done with choosing lovers who don't choose you. You want to be done with choosing the battles. You're tired of fighting. You're tired of constantly being in wars and battles. You've done this over and over again, and you're tired of it. You want to be in peace. So I heard at all costs, you will protect your peace now. You protect your peace now, even if that means separating. So there's something here about the guilt over choosing your peace, that this is new in your energy for this lifetime. Because in the past, you chose the wars and the battles. In the past, you chose to fight it out, stick it out. Now you're just choosing to bring peace in, whatever it takes. Okay? Somebody else here, what you wanted was for this person to just move on. You just wanted somebody here to move on and with their world, with their life, and you wanted to change your life as a result. You knew that to change your life and for you to level up, to do the thing that your spirit was calling you to do for your own success and accomplishment here, for personal success and personal accomplishment here in your soul evolution journey, in your career, in your well-being, in your health, in your wealth, all of it required that you move on from somebody, and you had to do that. This person, I hear, it was instability when they were there. Yeah, the 7 of Inspiration is here. Which is saying that right now is a perfect time for you to apply pressure in this direction of grounding, okay? Because this is what you're wanting to do. You're really opening up some energy. As you're being vulnerable with yourself, pulling your energy in, you're grounding your energy, and you're actually coming out of the darkness. Somebody here, you just wanted to heal from broken relationships. That's happening. Keep doing what you're doing. Continue to address when the triggers come up for you. You know that this is how you transmute these energies. You're being called to step up and lead. You're the one taking the lead in the healing of these energies, okay? Your actions, what you're doing, you have the King of Wands. Somebody is doing the King of Wands, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in your energy. Petrified wood and the ancestors. You're accessing the Akash for skills. Your intention when you enter your Akash by free will, intention, and deliberate action, is to access the skills and abilities and master these skills and abilities, because they are part of your success in this, okay? Skills and abilities to take action, to step up, to do the right thing, to know what the right thing is to do at the right time. In regards to this other person, you say, I planted some seeds, and somebody else is going to have to water them. And so you're looking interesting. You're looking back to the past. You're saying, did I do all that I was supposed to do? This is what you have happening for you right now. What you need to know is that ancestors were present with everything that you did do, and actually what you have done, your actions serve as a protection for you. They're working for you, okay? Because you did plant seeds. You're looking back to the past saying, did I do enough here? Did I do enough here? Divine Mind says you're so healed right now. This is why your consciousness is open to checks and balances. You're doing internal checks and balances right now. And the Star says that the actions you've taken have put you in a protected position. Success is assured. You are the star. Your energy is shining brightly, okay? Your energy is shining brightly. Some of you are having that ascension symptoms right now. Okay, what's the challenge here? Is the Wheel of Fortune. Closing the door to the past is a challenge. Coming out with new might, the healer. Yeah, the healing action requires in this that you close the door to the past, that you allow the chips to fall where they may, understanding that everybody has made choices in their own experience that lead them to their own outcomes and their own energy. You're not responsible for everyone else's, but you are responsible for your own. And you have to choose a healing path for yourself, which requires you to set aside emotional feelings for others, right? Because there's not anything you can do about it. In the past, you would sacrifice yourself to stick around to do something about it. The Ten of Swords, somebody here, I'm hearing they do not want to change. They do not want to see something a different way. But I'm also picking up on somebody else here, like their big challenge is to let go of some sort of fear, okay? The Page of Cups, the challenge for you is that you can, when something's wrong with my baby, something's wrong with me. And if I know she is worried, oh, it will bring such misery. So you know you're still connected to somebody, and this is a challenge for you. You can sense, even without their presence, if they're stuck in some sort of misery. You have a sense to it. I heard you send it love. You send it love and healing light. This is how you heal it. Yes, the Hanged Muse. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You don't see this person as broken or messed up or effed up or any of that. You see them as somebody who's stuck in a challenge, in a healing cycle. You know that this person is requiring this healing. You know that they're thinking about you. You know they're thinking about this ending. You know that they're learning things. You know that as you're evolving and growing, the soul connection you have with somebody else also leads to their learning and growing as well. Okay. Let's look at who is in your environment. We have the Two of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Coming out with the Opal, Joy. In your environment, there's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. They're coming out with the Two of Cups. That means that y'all get along great. Y'all vibe. Y'all tribe. There could even be love unfolding. This could be any kind of level of love, from friendship to familial to romantic. There's so much joy in this connection. In this person's energy, the Ace of Cups, part of the reason why there's so much joy in this connection is because you're dealing with somebody who actually knows, you're having this experience with one who actually knows the energy of self-love and can see it in you. Okay, the Nine of Wands, they see that you've been very strong. They can see that you've been through a lot of different things. And they see also that you see about this person. You see this person. No, this person sees you. Thank you. This person sees you as very strong and independent. I heard for somebody here, this person has a fascination with your arms on a physical level. Okay, they like your arms. I also heard, though, that they like your reach. They like your reach. They know that you're not afraid to get in and get to work. They know you're not afraid to go and handle business. Hold on. They see that about you. They see you like you've been through a lot. And they also know that if they don't come correct, that you will, they feel like you will attack them, okay? The Knight of Voices from the Divine. Something is getting ready to happen quickly. Because you're in this powerful position, standing your ground, holding that space, protecting the space. Remember, the universe wants to fill those empty spaces in your life. Just hold the space for something and watch what God puts in it, because they're going to fill it with grace. Yeah, it's going to happen quickly when it does. The guidance for you moving forward is the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is for you. This is your choice. This is what you should do. They're saying, okay, coming out with clarity, Tanzanite. Your intuition is clearly guiding you. Follow it. Ask your spirit guides for access to information so you can make informed decisions. Don't ask them to make the decision for you all the time. They're saying ask for the information and the clarity that you need, and trust when your intuition is showing that to you. You know now. When you were like, oh, I knew it was. I knew that was what it was. Remember we were talking about that in the beginning? I knew that's what it was. Trust that, because now you've had that happen enough. You should be more in tune with what that voice of the divine sounds like when it's coming through, saying, this is what you need to do here. This is what you're seeing here. This is what's happening here. This is what's coming down the road. When you can see that, trust it, okay? Because we have the devil showing up in your experience. This is a situation with a Capricorn. This is an opportunity for sex. This is somebody's fears, somebody's codependencies and abandonment issues. This is somebody who wants to attach to your energy because you are in such a powerful place. You've made so much change for yourself. Okay, somebody could be coming in to tempt you. The Five of Pentacles is your guidance. Leave them. You could be feeling the draw to solve somebody's problems. It's not for you to do that. You've attracted each other because of codependencies. If you're feeling strongly enticed by somebody, you need to address your codependency and abandonment issues. They're saying attaching to this energy is not for you right now. The intuition has showed you that. From the divine perspective, we have this 7 of materials from the Muse Tarot. 7 of materials, the guidance. It's time for them to work on themselves, and it's time for you to let it go and let it be what it is with forgiveness. Okay? The ruler doesn't bring everybody home to the castle, honey. That's just that. Outcome energy here, and what Spirit is really trying to get you to see, we have the King of Cups, emotional mastery. Everything that you wanted is already within you. As you're following the intuitive guidance to make these decisions in your life, hold on, that's an act of self-love. Kunzite, true self-love equals true emotional mastery, where you're no longer swayed by other people's emotional pleas, okay? By other people's emotional needs, okay? By other people who wants to feed their their insecurities and their inner demons through the love that you radiate. In the outcome energy, the magician is in their energy on the other side of the table, and this is looking like the universe is here about to fill in a void. As you've been holding space, you've been holding self-love and emotional mastery, the universe is about to fill a void in your life, okay? And the outcome for you is making peace and moving on. And bags packed. Some of you, that void is going to be filled with something that's going to cause you to pack your bags and take a trip. Yeah, I'm seeing that very clearly here. Some of you, you're going to be packing your bags and take a trip. This self-love is going to help. This self-love, this emotional mastery, and this what is filling the void in your life is going to help you gain further distance, okay, from the difficulties, the challenges, the battles that were there in the past. Yeah, because you had the wars and the battles. This is helping you make peace from the war and battle energy of love that is always kept away from you on a manifest, never a materialization. From the divine mind, the 5 of inspiration says, keep on looking at the mirrors that are looking at others as the mirrors that are showing up in your everyday life. It doesn't always mean they're showing you what you are. A lot of times they're showing you what the opposite of you is to confirm what you are now. The contrast allows to show the difference. Yeah. You can see the difference in you because of the experiences that are coming through. They're saying continue to hold space because you're going to have a lot of opportunities coming in for you that will delight you. But you got to continue to hold that space for it, okay? Step up and remember that you are the leader, okay? Surrender to the journey where it's time to let go. You let it go. Let it sail, okay? Because your ships are coming in. The universe isn't going to leave a situation empty for long. The universe is constantly filling things in, okay? The sweetest taboo. There's a love coming in as you've addressed some taboo energies in your life in some sort of way. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. On the other side of the table, we have the 6 of Cups again. This is about soul connections, about past life connections that have been whirling around your experience. The bottom of the deck in your energy, you had the Queen of Wands, and the bottom of the deck from the Muse Tarot, which is the divine energy here, is the 5 of materials. There's some big changes that had to happen in here. The bottom of the deck in the because there was medicine in it. Yes, fire medicine, honey. This situation allowed you to burn it up. I heard burn it up, okay? Because it was no longer serving your best interest. And this is about what unions that you came together with somebody. You came together in a situation. The situation was for your coming together. So you could remember, build yourself back up. Remember what you are. put your energy, reconcile the fragmented pieces of yourself that you gave away to this one and that one and the other one, saying, take another little piece of my heart now, baby, go on, break it. Take another little piece of my heart now, sugar. You know you got it if it makes you feel good. Okay, somebody here, that energy is there. You fragmented the heck out of yourself, just giving it all away. Just take my heart. Shut up and take my heart. Shut up and take my money. It was happening. What was it? Okay. The 9 of abundance coming out in your alpha and omega messages. Life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy great moments, quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small, luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. For our members, if you have a member's badge here on YouTube and this video still says live, put your personal question in. If you sent your $10 US donation with any of the apps, go ahead and put where I can find that and then put your question all into one comment. That would be great, because when I finish reading this postcard from Spirit, if it's in there, I'll take it. If it's not, I'll catch it later and we will we'll do you a TikTok. If you sent your donation in for members, y'all catch me on the next live. All right, so 9 of abundance energy is here. 9 of abundance is 9 of pentacles energy. This is giving you gains, baby. This is about your gains, baby. This is about your gains, baby. Okay. Postcard from Spirit. Your final message today. Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence, and even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pay off. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far-reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? I heard, yes, it is. It's so amazing. I heard, and I'm so excited that I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. That's what I heard, okay? So for somebody, this is definitely in your energy, okay? When it no longer serves your best interests, what you gonna do with it, okay? This is what we have for you for the download message today. It's a great day to get your personal consultation. If that's for you, go to my website. We can make that happen. And until next time, I absolutely, but I'm still staying to do your personals. Hold on. Love in the dark. Okay, they said just do that at the end then. That's the end of our download message for today. So, time to go on to personal questions. I see Tribe. I see Liza. Guidance for the next 7 days, please and thank you. What's the guidance for Liza? I'm getting for you the Starman Tarot. The Starman Tarot. Okay. All right. There's something here about Starman, the stars, astrology. It would be a great time for you to indulge yourself with some self-study. Have you gotten all of the free readings on grupovenus.com, birth chart readings? They have different types of birth chart readings. They said make time to study one of those over the next week, okay? Yeah, they want you to look at something in your birth chart, okay? They said there's one of those free readings they offer on grupovenus.com that'll be a perfect course study for you. You're looking for something, I heard, to keep your mind in a high vibrational space, okay? You have the 6 of Pentacles coming out with the King of Pentacles, what? The 6 of Swords and the Lovers. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so your hard work is paying off and you're getting what you deserve, okay? You have all the resources in place, and They want you to just try to stay at peace. Stay at peace. The time to make a decision and act is coming quickly. I heard the time to make a decision and act is coming quickly. Remember that everything is coming to you in the energy of love. Everything in your experience is love. If it all showed up because of love, and if God is love and everything is God and everything is love, then how is that true in this? Okay, so keep looking for the love in everything every day. The King of Pentacles is somebody in your life. This is somebody external to you in your life who's reliable, honest, dependable. This is somebody who is trustworthy, somebody who is successful, somebody who knows what it's like to put in dedicated effort, somebody who speaks truth. And this person could totally be you. Yes, it is you. So maintain your integrity. And they're saying there's something in this energy. I'm seeing this cloud, and I'm seeing this pentacle. That cloud right now is showing up as way in the distance, way behind. So we want you to know that you're getting ahead of any financial difficulties, physical struggles, health struggles, all of the above. It's all intertwined, it's all entangled, and it's all linked. Yeah, you're making great peace in this way. So this is what we have for you at this time, Liza. This Lover's card, I'm also hearing there's a Gemini, a significance here for you. The Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck, letting you know that this Gemini energy that I'm seeing is, this is about you're connecting to what the divine has seen your alignment with. Okay. They're showing me that Maropa card, talking about how, that sphere is unlocked by attaining a certain frequency. Yeah, you're there. Stay there. Sustain it. It may not, you're like, but it doesn't show up in my physical experience yet. No, stay there. Sustain it. It takes a while. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And then look for, it is showing up in your physical experience. Are you noticing it? Are you noticing it? And where else has it been showing up that I haven't noticed yet? And a powerful question for you at this point would be, what else is possible in this for my bliss? So, with all that being said and done, until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time, kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. Ooh, I love what I do. Thank you, guys and gals, ladies.